Hello everyone, welcome back to the second part of An Astrologer's Day. In the last part, we have seen how the astrologer smartly sets up his trade with the help of professional equipment and uses his presence of mind to attract and make his customers happy. In this part, there is an introduction of another important character in the story. So, let's start. The astrologer was all set up to wrap up for the day. It was almost dark, and hence he picked up his equipment and was ready to head home, as the other shops had also closed for the day. Just then, the astrologer saw a man standing in front of him. The astrologer thought that the person could be his prospective client. But the man was careworn, which means that he was tired and unhappy because of some prolonged worry. The possible client demanded answers to a few of his questions. He was not at all interested in knowing about irrelevant details of his life. The man was desperately in search of someone. He was only interested in knowing whether he should pursue his current search. Finally, they make a pact that the astrologer will pay the client double if he gives incorrect prediction. Though reluctantly, the astrologer eventually agrees to take up the challenge. The astrologer is nervous as he had not dealt with such a client. Eventually, after a lot of haggling, which means a lot of bargaining, they both decide 1 rupee for correct prediction and double for incorrect prediction, which was, of course, to be given by the astrologer. The astrologer muttered a few incantations and correctly predicted the series of events that occurred in the man's life. He rightly concluded that the man had suffered from an attack and was thrown into a well. He was left to die there. Most importantly, the astrologer correctly identified his client by his name, Guru Nayak, which took him aback. This made the man to believe in whatever the astrologer had to say next. The astrologer stated that the person who tried to kill him died in an accident. Though Guru Nayak experienced a bit of dissatisfaction for not being able to fulfill his quest because he wanted to take an revenge, but he was gratified to hear about the dreadful death of the one who had tried to murder him. Guru Nayak is advised by the astrologer to go back to his hometown and live a life of peace. He strongly advised Guru Nayak to take the next train and never to look back, as his life would be in danger if he was ever away from home. He was finally warned never to travel southward again, so that he could live a happy and long life. Guru Nayak is instantly convinced by the astrologer. The astrologer reached home. His wife was overjoyed as she counted the 12.5 annas her husband flung at her. She was pleased since she could buy some household items. But the astrologer felt cheated as the deal was fixed for 1 rupee. Now here the irony is revealed as the story reaches its climax. The astrologer confesses to his wife that he was the one who tried to murder Guru Nayak when the astrologer was young and drunk, and he had left him to die. But on this fateful day, that is today, he found out that the man was alive. Hence, he states that he had been relieved by the dark load of guilt and regret that had gripped him all these years. Thus, he now sleeps peacefully. With this, we come to the end of the story. Thank you for watching part 2. If you like the summary, please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content. In the next part, we will discuss a few brainstorming questions. Thank you.